What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about AMC and what the hell is actually happening with the stock. It is up over 300% today, and it's just bonkers. It's absolutely nuts what it's doing. So let's see what I'm currently playing it, what positions I have, what positions I've closed, and how I've turned $400 into $2,500 in just one day. So let's look at my history, and I will show you how I turned $400 into $2,500. Okay, so I bought these two calls. You can ignore these other activity. These are mostly cash secured puts I've been playing. I'll make another video on that later. And so this is the contracts I've played. I bought two contracts. I wish I bought a lot more, but I bought two contracts just as a kind of like lottery ticket play on AMC because I noticed it was following GameStop, which was a heavily shorted stock and ended up having a massive short squeeze. And I noticed that AMC has the same potential to do the same thing that GameStop did, just because they were about to go bankrupt, and then they got a huge $900 million financing to get them out of bankruptcy, and it is basically a mini GameStop. So I bought these two contracts for $400, two contracts at $200 each, and the next day the stock soared to 300%, and I managed to sell these two contracts for $1,200 each, yielding me in just under $2,500 of profit. Now that's major. It's pretty much just like GameStop, but AMC has a lot more potential because it hasn't risen as much as GameStop. So let's look at my current positions. How am I playing this? Just like GameStop, the implied volatility on these options contracts are really high, meaning that the premiums on these contracts are going to be really high even if you sell puts on a low strike price. So as you can see, I am selling 44 puts at a $5 strike price, which is $10 under the current price. So if by Friday the stock price of AMC stays above $5, I make my full profit of $880, which is not a lot compared to other people that are making tons of gains on calls, but it is still a good amount of profit to be making. Would I recommend buying calls or puts? It's really hard to tell because the implied volatility is really high. I would recommend either selling puts or either buying shares. But you have to remember that as fast as this has risen, it can fall just as fast. So you just need to buy in and sell out before a huge dump.